starting with We the People Children's Model Parliament, brought to you by Center for Integrated Learning in association with STM School and Mangalore City Corporation. We have here over 50 plus students participating in the Model Parliament today. I extend a warm welcome to everyone present here. Member to take the oath or affirmation. Secretary General, please.
The Udani, who stands elected from the parliamentary constituency of Rajasthan, will now take the oath or affirmation.
Oath, please.
In which language would you like to take the oath?
In English. Having been elected a member of the lower house of the Children's Model Parliament, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance and to the Constitution of India as by the law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter.
Honorable members, as we meet today, it is my sad duty to inform the House of the demise of our former Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, and former External Affairs Minister, Shri S.M. Krishna, during the month of December of 2024. It is with profound grief that I rise to pay tribute to Dr. Manmohan Singh, a visionary leader, renowned economist and statesman par excellence, whose demise had left an irreplaceable void in the nation's conscience. Dr. Singh's illustrious career was a beacon of dedication, integrity, and intellect. Born in Gah, Punjab, now in Pakistan, Dr. Singh rose from humble beginnings to become the 14th Prime Minister of India, serving from 2004 to 2014. A distinguished economist, he was the architect of India's economic liberalization in 1991, which transformed the nation into a global economic powerhouse. His contributions as the finance minister and later as the prime minister epitomized a rare blend of academic brilliance and pragmatic governance. Dr. Singh was widely respected for his humility, unflinching commitment to democracy, and efforts to foster inclusive growth. His tenure saw significant strides in education, rural development, and infrastructure. Internationally, he championed India's strategic and economic interests with quiet diplomacy and foresight. We also lost yet another statesman, politician, and member of this house, a foreign minister, chief minister, and governor, Shri S.M. Krishna. He has significantly contributed to Indian polity and also in revolutionizing the information technology initiatives that stand model in the country. On behalf of this august house, I extend our heartfelt condolences to their family and loved ones. Let us honor his memory by upholding the values of service and dedication he embodied.
विभाजन के इस दौर में बहुत कुछ खो गए, भारत आराम और यहाँ जीवन के हर एक क्षेत्र में भी यह एक बहुत बड़ी क्षति है। यहाँ दिल्ली आने के बाद भी मेरी उनसे समय समय पर बात होती थी और मुलाकात भी होती थी। मुझे उनसे हुई बातें, मुलाकातें और देश को लेकर हुई चर्चाएं हमेशा याद रहेंगी। अभी जब उनका जन्मदिन था, तब भी मैंने उनसे बात की थी, पर आज condolences to his family and admirers.
First, may stand in silence for a while to express our deep sorrow. Secretary General may convey the message of the condolences to the bereaved family. Prime Minister to introduce the new ministers.
I have pleasure introducing to you and through you to the House and my colleagues the new ministers. Shri Ayan, Minister of Irrigation. Srimati Geetika, Minister of Civil Supplies. And Srimati Aditri, Minister of Culture. We look forward for your valuable contribution and wish you all the very best.
Question hour starts. Question number 101, Ms. Anya.
Honorable Speaker, drug abuse and deviant behavior among youth in schools and colleges have become a grave concern, threatening the health and safety and the future of our younger generation. Reports suggest a significant rise in the availability and consumption of illicit substances with educational institutions, leading to adverse consequences on academics, mental health and social well-being. In the light of this alarming trend, I wish to ask the Honorable Minister, what measures has the government taken to the rapid prevalence of drug abuse among students in schools and colleges across the country? Are the specific awareness campaigns and rehabilitation programs or collaborations with law enforcement agencies to address this issue? Has the government formulated any framework to monitor and regulate targeting educational institutions? What role is played by the state government and local authorities to ensure strict enforcement of anti-drug laws?
Honorable Minister for Home, please.
Honorable Speaker, the government recognizes the serious challenge posed by drug abuse among youth in educational institutions and has taken robust measures to address it. Through coordinated efforts, the Ministry of Home Affairs, in collaboration with state government, has intensified anti-drug operations under the In the past 3 years, over 75,000 kg of narcotics have been seized. Programs like Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan have been implemented. Initiatives. Additionally, the government has strengthened schools and college level campaigns. The national database of drug trafficking has been established to monitor trafficking networks targeting educational institutions to ensure a safe drug-free future for our youth.
Next question, question number 102, is already submitted to the concerned Minister of Health.
Honorable Speaker, over the last decade, the government has made significant strides in addressing health and sanitation challenges. Under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, over 11 crore household toilets were constructed, leading to a declared rural sanitation government. Rural sanitation has reduced drastically, improving public health outcomes, particularly in rural areas. The Ayushman Bharat scheme has benefited over 5 crore families. Over 1.5 lakh health and wellness centers have been established to provide a universal health and sanitation.
Next question. Question number 103. Shri Kesari Nandan Shah. Honorable member is absent. Next question. Question number 104. Shri Arya.
Honorable Speaker, despite laws like the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act and fast-track courts for rape cases, reports indicate that over 31,000 cases of child sexual abuse were registered under POSCO in 2022 alone, and conviction rates remain alarmingly low. What specific steps ensure stricter law enforcement, faster trials, and higher conviction rate to deter such heinous crimes? Speaker Sir, in light of rising cases of violence against girls, including 45 reported rapes in 2021, as per NCR data, safety remains a critical concern. What measures are strengthening ongoing protection mechanisms such as increasing women's police presence, improving the reach of helplines, and ensuring accountability in crimes against girls? Furthermore, what initiatives are being and awareness to prevent gender-based violence?
Honorable Speaker, the safety and security of girls remain a top priority for the government. In 2021, over 45,000 rapes and 5,000 deeply concerning. To address this, the government has implemented several measures, including the Nirbhaya Fund for women's safety, setting up 1,000 and the launch of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao to empower girls and reduce gender-based violence. In the past year, over 7,000 women police stations have been established, and we have strengthened support systems like the Women Helpline, which receive over 20 Additionally, the government is working with states to create safer environments, especially in rural areas, through community-based monitoring systems and increased surveillance. These systems will reduce violence against girls and ensure justice and safety at every level.
So, a serious breach of privilege has been committed by the leading newspaper of Delhi while commenting on the recommendations of the Children Youth Empowerment Committee. The paper has attributed dishonest motives and have requested you to allow me to raise a question on that matter now.
Honorable member, have you given notice of it earlier? You may give due notice along with a copy of newspaper cutting, and I shall consider it. You cannot spring a surprise on me like this.
I've already given notice of it at 10 a.m. today.
It will be examined when it comes to me. I shall consider it and let you know my decision. Now, papers to be laid.
Sir, I beg to lay on the table a copy of each of the following notification, Hindi and English version, under subsection 1 of section 12 of the Archaeological Survey of India, Protection of Monuments Act 1975. Review of the historical site and those of the strategic importance and heritage value. The gazette notification in this regard is awaited.
Up next is message from Upper Chamber. Secretary General to report the message from the Upper Chamber of Children's Model Parliament.
Sir, I have to report the following message received from the Secretary of the Upper Chamber of Youth Parliament. In accordance with the provision of rules of procedure and conduct of business in the upper house of Children's Parliament, I am directed to enclose a copy of Juvenile Justice Act Amendment Bill 2024, which had been passed by the upper chamber at its sitting held on January 10, 2025.
Secretary General to lay on the table a copy of the bill as passed by the upper chamber. Honorable members, I have to make an announcement. On my own behalf of the honorable members of the House, I have a great pleasure in extending a warm welcome to the delegation from Brazil. I call upon the Minister of External Affairs to do the honor.
Speaker Sir, it is my privilege to introduce the honorable members of the Parliament of Brazil who are here to attend the Republican celebrations and also hold consultancy meetings with ministers and industry leaders on bilateral trade and commerce. His Excellency, Mr. Jackson Rubelo, Speaker of the Brazilian Parliament, and the honorable members of the Brazilian parliamentary delegation who are on a visit to India as an honored guest. The other honorable members of the delegation are Mr. Kingston John, Mrs. Lily Rodriguez, Ms. Angelina, Minister of Trade and Commerce. We wish them a happy and fruitful stay in our country. We also convey our warm greetings and very best wishes through them to the Prime Minister of Brazil.
Now, let's take up the calling attention motion.
Respected Speaker, sir, I beg to call the attention of the Minister of Education to the present situation in schools and colleges with regard to implementation of the new Education Policy 2020, which was announced with a lot of fanfare as it's an overnight revolution. Even after 5 years of its announcement, we see a lot of chaos in most of the states of the country, including some being ruled by the ruling party in the Senate. Implementation, I request and also demand proper justification and highlight the action taken by the government.
Yes, Mr. Minister, please go on.
Speaker, implementation of the NEP 2020 requires various initiatives and actions taken by multiple bodies in a synchronized and systematic manner. The policy provides different timelines as well as principles and methodologies for its implementation. Therefore, the implementation of this policy will be led by various bodies, that is, union and state governments, Ministry of Education, State Department of Education, various boards, NTA, the regulatory bodies of school and higher education, schools and HEIs. Along with timelines and a plan for review, in order to ensure that the policy is implemented in its spirit and intent through coherence in planning and synergy across all these bodies involved in education. NEP 2020 provides for careful planning, joint monitoring and collaborative implementation by central and states for full-fledged execution of this policy. Requisite resources, human, infrastructure and financial, at the central and state levels will be crucial for satisfactory execution of the policy. NEP 2020 is intended to be monitored through 5 teams, namely learner-centric education, digital learning, industry institute collaboration, academic research and internalization, and Indian knowledge system.
Speaker, sir, this is a very general response from the Minister
No, I can't allow it to go on. You may take up the issue star questions later to specific answers. Now, I call opposition member to call attention of the concerned minister.
Sir, thanks for the opportunity. It goes without saying that youth are our future. We also proudly claim to be the youngest country in the world.
Keep to the point.
Yes, sir. Just wanted to highlight the ground realities.
No, call attention of the minister and be specific.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Only one sentence for calling attention. Speaker, sir. Over 3 young men and women between ages of 25 to 30 are committing suicide every minute in the country. The main reason is unemployment. May I call attention of the to throw light on the situation of unemployment in the country, which is ever rising, and the action taken by the government. Where is the election promise?
Particularly during the pandemic period. This has led to recession, slowing growth of economy and fewer job creation potential in the market. In order to reduce unemployment and boost job creation, the government has identified various welfare programs which is now showing results. That is result of decade corrupt misrule of the previous government.
This is not a justification, sir. The minister is avoiding the issue. It's 9 years since the government has come.
Mr. Samya, don't interrupt. Let minister clarify.
This is excuse, sir, not clarification. They have nothing to say. That is why minister is pointing at previous government.
Minister, go on. The members' comments will not be recorded in the proceedings. Please don't disturb.
Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. Are the few schemes that are being effectively implemented and crores of youth have been exact details of the beneficiary very soon.
Now, let's get going.
So, may I call attention of Minister of Tourism regarding the measures taken to boost the tourism industry in the west coast of India. Except Goa and Kerala, the whole state Karnataka, Maharashtra and Gujarat are affected.
Minister for Tourism, please.
Speaker, sir, as per the second tourism satellite account of India, TSA 2009-10, and subsequent estimation, the contribution of tourism to total gross domestic product (GDP) in the recent years is as high as 12.8%. Steps taken by the Ministry of Tourism to increase the arrival of tourists to India are launch of tourist e-visa, promotion of destination to the incredible Indian campaign across the globe, in major international tourism and travel fairs and exhibitions, organizing roadshows to promote tourism destinations and products of country in major tourist source markets in collaboration with stakeholders. Promoting niche tourism products, creating an increased pool of trained manpower in hospitality and tourism sectors for delivery of quality service to the tourists. Are our gold mine, and we are doing all that is possible for developing coastal tourism.
Let's now go on to the legislative business. Firstly, bills to be presented for consideration. Honorable Minister for Social Justice may present the bills for consideration.
Sir, I beg to move for leave to introduce a bill further to amend the Child Labour Act of 1986. According to the discussions, the bill aims to rename the Act as Child and Adolescent Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act and included the following changes. Prohibition of employment of children below 14 years in all occupation and processes, except in family-based work or as child artists, under strict conditions. Prohibition of employment of adolescents in hazardous occupations and processes, increase penalties for employers engaging children in labor.
That leave be granted to introduce the bill further to amend the Child Labour Act of 1986 in accordance with the newly introduced Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita of 2024. Those who are in favor will please say A. Those who are against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. Leave is granted. Another bill for consideration, Honorable Minister for Law, please.
I beg to place the bill for consideration on the amendments to the Motor Vehicles Act of 1986. The amendments aim to address the growing challenges of road safety while modernizing India's transportation framework. The House has already discussed in details regarding the increase in penalties, the rash and negligent driving, punishment to parents for allowing their minor children to drive vehicles, especially four-wheelers, etc.
That leave be granted to introduce the bill further to amend the Motor Vehicles Act of 1986 in accordance with the newly introduced Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita of 2024. Those who are in favor will please say aye, those who are against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. Leave is granted. Now, the House will take up private members' resolution. Ms. Sita, to move on the resolution.
Sir, I move the following resolution. This House recommends that the government should take steps to combat effectively the spreading prevalence of drugs and narcotics which are degenerating the nation, especially the younger generation, and make institutional arrangement for the rehabilitation of drug addicts. Mr. Speaker, sir, drug addiction is one of the greatest problems confronting our country today. It is weakening our country and destroying our youth. Today, drug taking is not the exclusive phenomena among a selected group of dropouts in the big cities. It is now rampant in small towns and even in villages along the length and breadth of our country. The great tragedy is that even young children are not being spared. You will be shocked to learn that in Bombay, unsuspecting innocent children are being made addicts by inserting the drug into their veins. Once addicted, it is almost impossible to give up the habit. The children finally end up even resorting to crime to get the money to buy these drugs. The matter has to be taken very seriously, sir. Thank you.
The private members' resolution will be taken up for discussion after serving due notice to concerned ministers and other members. Now, Ms. Bhumika.
Respected Speaker, sir, overcrowding in school cabs and buses is a persistent problem across India, posing serious safety risks to children. Vehicles often exceed their carrying capacity, leading to discomfort and increased chances of accidents. Contributing factors include the lack of regulatory enforcement, affordability concerns for parents, and an insufficient number of vehicles to meet demand. The risks of overcrowding are: they increase the likelihood of road accidents,
including Ministers of Education, Public Transport, Finance and others. Now it is Zero Bharat, Ms. Prakriti Nandagopal.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to draw attention of the House and the Minister of Information Technology about digital safety for children in the age of internet and social media. Children facing increasing risk of cyberbullying, online scams and exposure to inappropriate content. With over 60% of children accessing the internet regularly, safeguarding their online presence has become a priority. What steps can the government take to ensure the implementation of child-friendly digital safety guidelines, promote awareness campaigns in school, and introduce stricter regulations to motivate harmful content?
Ms. Nisha.
Speaker, sir, it's a very important and major concern that we need to combat child malnutrition in rural areas even after 78 years of Indian independence. Despite progress, malnutrition remains a significant issue, with 35% of Indian children under 5 years stunted. Many rural children lack access to balanced meals due to poverty and inadequate implementations of midday meal schemes. How does the government strengthen the midday meal program and involve community health workers in monitoring children's growth? Thank you, sir.
Samyak M.
Respected Speaker, sir, the rate of dropout among girl students in secondary education is a major issue that needs immediate attention. Nearly 30% of girls drop out of school by the time they reach secondary education due to socio-economic factors, lack of sanitation facilities, and early marriages. What initiatives are being taken financial incentives with gender-sensitive school infrastructure and enforce laws against child marriages to retain girls in schools?
As I wish a very happy Republic Day, our Prime Minister would like to make remarks on the significant 76th Republic Day to the members of the House.
Honorable Speaker, sir, as the opposition party leader is absent, I have been submitted the question that she wanted to ask. I may tell that first and then wish all the members of the Parliament a happy Republic Day. Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I rise today to address the pressing issue of rising petrol prices. But I just don't want to talk about the problem, but also present the solution. We must transition into a cleaner, greener, and energy sources like solar energy, ethanol, and electronic vehicles. This is not just an environmental issue, but also an economic one. The production and sale of ethanol can provide income for our farmers, while the manufacturing of electronic vehicles can give jobs for thousands of people. In fact, renewable energy sector can create up to 46 million jobs globally by 2050. India can be a beneficiary for this job creation by promoting solar energy, ethanol, and electronic vehicles. Poverty will be decreased, increase of employment, and create a sustainable future. We are working together to make India a leader in the global transition to renewable energy. We owe it to ourselves, our children, and our planets. ನಾವು ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಭಾರತದ ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸೋಣ. ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಇಂಧನದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸಮೃದ್ಧ ಭವಿಷ್ಯದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಮುಂದುವರಿಯುವ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ. Till now, we just used to hear that India is a developing country, but we, being the youth, will create it into a developed country. Honorable Speaker, sir, now I would like to wish all the members of the Parliament a very happy Republic Day. As we gather here to celebrate the 76th Republic Day of India, I extend warm wishes to all the honorable members of the Parliament. May this special day ignite a sense of pride and unity among us as we commemorate the adoption of our Constitution in 1950. India has witnessed unprecedented growth and success across
Children's Model Parliament is now adjourned. Sign that.
In the name of God, that I will bear true faith and allegiance.
प्रधानमंत्री डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी के निधन ने हम सभी के हृदय पर गहरी पीड़ा पहुंचाई है। उनका जाना एक राष्ट्र के रूप में भी हमारे लिए एक बहुत बड़ी क्षति, पर आज इस कठिन घड़ी में मैं उनके परिवार के प्रति संवेदनाएं व्यक्त करना चाहती हूँ।
Member of Parliament, Captain Rajesh Chawta, Mr. Manoj Kumar, Honorable Mayor of Mangalore City Corporation, and Mr. Anil Kumar Pujari, Honorable Leader Opposition to Mangalore City Corporation.
Greetings of the day, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to our children parliamentarians. As we stand at the threshold of our 76th Republic Day, we gather here to celebrate and reiterate the essence of democracy, a system that ensures that every voice matters, every opinion counts, and every citizen plays a role in shaping the nation. Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes where we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or fully in measure, but very substantially. These are the powerful words given by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, reminding us of the journey we have undertaken as a nation. A journey driven by the ideals of justice, equality, liberty, fraternity enshrined in our Constitution. The youth of today holds the torch of our democracy and have the responsibility to uphold the principles of this great republic. In a parliamentary democracy like ours, their participation is not only vital, not just as spectators, but as active agents of change. With this belief, this is Ifra Aisha, privileged to be your master of ceremony for the formal function of the day, where we celebrate and reinforce not just the systems of governance, but also the spirit of the people who give it life. As we commence, I kindly request Mrs. Sachidananda Gopal, Executive Director of Center of Integrated Learning, and Dr. Joy Rai, the Principal of SDM School, to kindly escort our distinguished guest to the dais. I also request Mrs. Usha Megre to kindly join the dignitaries on the dais. Solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. These words are not just mere words. They are the very foundation of our democracy. To honor its values and etch them within us, I now invite the talented students of SDM School to present the Constitution Preamble in the form of a song.
We the people of India rise in this great land under the skies. A pledge we make, strong and free, for justice, liberty and equality. A pledge we make, strong and free, for justice, liberty and equality. Oh India, a land so grand, together we stand hand in hand.
essence of our republic. To officially welcome us all to this event, I now invite Mr. Srinivasan Nandagopal, convener of the Center of Integrated Learning, to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon, everybody, and a very warm welcome to each one of you who are present here. Well, 2002 or 2001 probably, I was fortunate enough and I was proud also that I was writing a report for Times of India on this young man who is sitting next here on our days today. He was representing Karnataka and Goa Directorate in the Republic Day Parade, and today Captain Brijesh Chauta is the Member of Parliament from Dakshina Kannada, being with us on a very special occasion of Children's Youth Parliament, the We the People. This is the first inter-school Children's Youth Parliament being held in Mangalore. So that definitely needs a big applause. We would have been glad if he had witnessed a little more of the proceedings, because that would resonate as to how the real parliament functions and how a model parliament where introduction to the parliamentary procedures are given to the children so that they are aware of what is happening, how a bill is placed, how a bill is presented, how a bill is considered, how voting happens, and how a bill is enacted into law. All this we have done during a very rigorous, intense process with one-day workshop on parliamentary procedures, which was held last Saturday, and today we had the presentation of the model parliament, where each of the students, each of about 50 students from different schools participated in this event, from the Prime Minister to the opposition leader, from ministers to foreign delegates visiting the parliament. So the whole process, question hour to 0 hour, the whole process was presented in a very effective manner in the understanding of students, and more importantly, the issues that were raised also pertained mostly to education, to child labor, to unemployment, to various other issues that the children can relate. So I just told this as an introductory remark so that our MP is briefed about what actually happened here. It is my pleasure, privilege and pride to welcome Captain Brijesh Chauta to this wonderful occasion. Any elogium, I am excited as an elogium myself. Having completed his graduation from St. Aloysius College in 2002, Brijesh represented as a young cadet in NCC, the RD Parade, and then in 2003 he was commissioned under Short Service Commission of Indian Officers Academy. He served from 2003 to 2010 in the very prestigious, the 7th Battalion of the Gorkha Rifles, and since 2013 he involved himself into another stream of nation building. As an officer of the Indian Armed Forces, he had his role of nation building and national service on one side, and then from 2013 he took it on himself to come to politics, to serve the nation in his capacity. And we're proud that Mangalore has a 42-year young MP, Member of Parliament, representing Dakshina Kannada district. A very warm welcome to Saurabh. A very warm welcome to each one present here. Shruta ma'am, correspondent of SDM School. Joy ma'am, principal of SDM School. Usha, academic coordinator of SDM School. Sachita Nandgopal, not only here as representative of the host organization, Center for Integrated Learning, but she also holds a public office now. She recently assumed charge as member of Juvenile Justice Board, serving as one of the 3-member panel in National Kannada. And a very warm welcome to Principal of Canara, Urva, Indumati ma'am. She is here, I suppose. The faculty members of Canara, Urva, the children from Canara, Urva who witnessed, children from Canara, Urva and SDM School who witnessed this Children's Parliament. A very warm welcome to the media friends. Welcome to each of the guests present here, and I don't think I need to welcome you. I am so excited, I am so glad that we could pull out such a wonderful presentation of the Children's Parliament. Wonderful work done by each one of you. More than welcoming you, I compliment you for utilizing this opportunity and being part of this first ever, We the People Children's Model Parliament, and I sincerely hope we are able to spread this word across, reach out to more children and internalize in them the spirit of the Constitution, the knowledge of how Parliament functions, so as to groom them into effective individuals and responsible citizenry. Welcome one and all.
Thank you, sir, for that inspiring words and warm welcome and a warm welcome to you. This auspicious Children's Model Parliament that we witness today is a result of a carefully orchestrated workshop and training which involved enthusiasm from both the learners and mentors. To share insights on the one-day workshop that was held, I invite Ms. Hita Umesh, co-facilitator of We the People, onto the desk.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಸರ್ವರಿಗೂ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವೇನು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮಾದರಿ ಸಂಸತ್ತನ್ನು ಇದೀಗಾಗಲೇ ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಪೂರ್ವಭಾವಿ ತಯಾರಿ ಶಿಬಿರವನ್ನು ಕಳೆದ ಶನಿವಾರ ಜನವರಿ 18ರಂದು SDM ಶಾಲೆ ಅಶೋಕ್ ನಗರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರವೇರಿಸಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಈ ಪೂರ್ವಭಾವಿ ತಯಾರಿ ಶಿಬಿರದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತದ ಸಾರ್ವಭೌಮತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಾರುವಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ಬಹಳ ಅವಿಭಾಜ್ಯ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಅಂಗ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಂಸತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. ಆ ಸಂಸತ್ತಿನ ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ ಇಂದಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ನಾಳಿನ ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳು ಅನ್ನುವ ಮಾತಿನಂತೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸತ್ತಿನ ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ, ಆ ಸಂಸತ್ತು ನಡೆಯುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, ಅದರ ಕಾರ್ಯವೈಖರಿಗಳು ಪ್ರತಿ ಈ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಶಿಬಿರವನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಈ ಶಿಬಿರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅನೌಪಚಾರಿಕ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ನಂತರ ನೆರೆದಿರುವಂತಹ ಗಣ್ಯರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಶುಭವನ್ನು ಕೋರಿ, ಅದಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲೋಶಿಯಸ್ನ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಮರಿಯಾ ಶೈಲಾ ಇವರು ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ಕುರಿತು ತಮ್ಮ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ಮಂಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಸೇರಿ ಇಂದಿನ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಪಿಡುಗುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಂವಾದವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿ ಆ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಪಿಡುಗುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ಮಂಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂದಿನ ಈ ಏನು ಮಾದರಿ ಸಂಸತ್ತಿದೆ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಂಭಾಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕಲಿತಂಥದ್ದು ಇಂದಿನ ಈ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಾತ್ಮಕ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಬಾಯ್ಪಾಠ ಹೊಡೆಯುವಂತಹ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅದರಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತದೆ ಅನ್ನುವುದನ್ನು ಕಲಿತು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೀಯ ವಿಷಯ. ಅದರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತಿರುವಂತಹ ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಾಳೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಕರಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದ ಸಂಸತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರದೇಶವನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಉತ್ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸುವಾಗ ಆವತ್ತು ಕಲಿತಂತಹ ಅನುಭವಗಳು ಅವರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಛಾಯೆಯಾಗಿ ಉಳಿದಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನೆರೆದಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಶುಭಕಾಮನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ವಿರಮಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you, Hita. And it's an honor to inform that Hita had represented state of Karnataka in the National Republic Day Parade through the NSS program, and she had also been a part of the cultural classical performance team for the Prime Minister of this nation himself. So congratulations on that. We are proud to have you with us. Now we have with us today's Children's Model Prime Minister, Ms. Swati Bhatt, who is also a 9th grader from Canara School, Urva, to share her insights on how she has felt and gone through this whole process of the Model Youth Parliament. Onto the desk.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. So this parliament was held on 18th in SDM School, Ashok Nagar. So yeah, like everyone, even our school, we came from our school, we were 5 members. We were excited, like big school, we don't know what's gonna happen there and all. And then we got into a classroom. So the thing which I liked was the session was meant to be started at 9 a.m. And exactly at 9 a.m. the session began. And then we were briefed about the politics and how the politics work, Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, by Dr. She really briefed us so well that we actually had a clear-cut idea what is politics. And then we were like 45 to 50 members. So we went to a room and then we understood who were those. We knew their names, their passions, and a lot of things. We interacted. Then we came together and we wrote about the problems that India is suffering now. And through that we came to know about teamwork. So usually it's only us learning, doing everything, but in this we came to know how to work in a team. And then of course the food was really great at SDM. And then we had the model parliament session. So Nanda Gopal sir really briefed us very well. And they had selected members from the way we spoke. So by the time we were seeing Ifra's motivational and confidential speech at the youth parliament, they had already selected the members like Prime Minister or the opposition party leader. And then Nanda Gopal sir briefed us what we should do on 25th. So then, because it was time, we all left and sir said that he would create a group. So the group was created, the scripts were sent, and I really loved it because sir was always ready to clarify any kinds of doubt personally, because I myself have sent a lot of messages to sir clarifying the doubts. But sir never got angry or irritated because of anything, but he was really kind to answer all of them. And moreover, this kind of session is really needed because we in the school, we just learn about our academics, but here we come to know about a lot of people. We come to know how to deal with the competitive spirit what we have when we are gathered among so many. And yeah, of course, public speaking. So many of them have the stage fear to come up, speak and all, but here we got a platform where we can share what we feel. And yeah, it was really a wonderful one. I would like to thank my school for selecting me to come to SDM. So I would like to thank my teachers and even my parents for giving me the support. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Swati. And knowing that the future of this nation lies in such confident and outgoing, well-informed hand, it really gives us all reassurance. And also, yes, this This was not scripted, prepared, or practiced. It was just informed that we need to speak impromptu, and that was the performance delivered. So a round of applause. As we celebrate the eve of Republic Day, it is only fitting that we hear from a leader who has inspired us and continues to do so. It is my honor to invite our chief guest, Captain Ritesh Chowda, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
And if she remembered the food, even during this point of time, then it must have been really good. I don't know what food was given them. It is not vegetarian. Center for Integrated Learning Mangalore. This is the second program I'm attending. One before becoming a parliamentarian and now after becoming a parliamentarian. So, ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಮತ್ತು SDM ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ನಗರ ಇನ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಸಿಟಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ವಿ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಿನೂತನ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಆದರೆ ಯಾರೋ ಒಂದು ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ವಿನೂತನ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸಚಿತಾ ನಂದಗೋಪಾಲ್, ಹಾನರಬಲ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಜುನಿಯರ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಶ್ರುತಾ ಜಿತೇಶ್ SDM ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡೆಂಟ್, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಜಾಯ್ ಜೀವನ್ ರೈ SDM ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರು, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಉಷಾ ಹೆಗಡೆ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ SDM ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಶ್ರೀ ನಂದಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅವರು ಸೇರಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರೇ, ಮೇಲೆ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೇ, ನನ್ನ ಮಿತ್ರರು ಮತ್ತು ಮಹಾನಗರ ಪಾಲಿಕೆ ಸದಸ್ಯರಂತೆ ಕಿರಣ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮಹೇಶ್ ಅವರೇ, ಸೇರಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಬಂಧುಗಳು, ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ದಿಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿನ್ ಐಡಿಯಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ಅದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ನ ಈ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೀಯವಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಸಲ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಟು ಫಾಲೋ, somebody has to create a model. Probably in that sense, Center for Integrated Learning, you have created a model for a lot of people in Bangalore to emulate, and I request all the teachers from other institutions, also SDM institutions, to have something of this kind of an activity which should be a regular feature in institutions. ನಾವು ಶಾಲೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಥರದ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಇವತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಲ ಶಾಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂಗತಿ. ನಾನು 2002ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೋಶಿಯಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಿಂದ ಪಾಸ್ಔಟ್ ಆದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ, not a Dildo parliament like this, but we had a parliament and I was the speaker of that council. So, ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳಿತ್ತು. ಮಿಲಾಗ್ರಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅದರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಇವತ್ತು ಆ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಐದರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ either the colleges and the students and the colleges and the teachers have felt that this is not important, or probably there are important people to think about it, and we are not important enough to participate in the parliamentary proceedings or the democratic process. ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಈ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡೆಮೋಕ್ರಸಿ. And it is we the people who have brought this democracy to this level. ನಾವು ಜನರೇ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಈ ಡೆಮೋಕ್ರಸಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ 1947ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ, when we got independence from the British rule and we started governing ourselves, ತುಂಬ ಜನ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಜನರಿಗೆ. The India which was there in 1947, many people told that ಇದು ಭಾರತವಾಗಿ ಉಳಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. This will be divided into multiple pieces. They might not be able to run their economy. ಇವರನ್ನೇ ಆಳ್ವಿಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿದ್ದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ now that we have reached a position where we are world's largest, fifth largest economy. World is looking towards us. We are the world's largest democracy. We have the world's highest youth population, the largest youth population. Our demographic dividend is something we keep talking about it so much, and the world is talking about it. The world is looking towards us to provide solutions to multiple issues which the world is facing. And thankfully we have a civilizational legacy which has solutions to a lot of things, but we have forgotten, or probably we have to wipe the slate to see what is behind it. So ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅಪರೂಪದ ಒಂದು ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಪರಂಪರೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥ ನಾವು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಆ ಲೆಜಿಸ್ಲೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಅಥವಾ ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆ, ಶಾಸನಸಭೆ, ವಿಧಾನ ಪರಿಷತ್ತು, ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭೆ, ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋಂಥದ್ದು ನನಗಂತೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಸ್ ಅ ಲೆಜಿಸ್ಲೇಟರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಟು ಎನ್ಶೋರ್ that it is there in all educational institutions as part of the curriculum probably. ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿವಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಐ ಫಾರ್ಗಾಟ್, ನಾಟ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ when it comes to academics. ಸಿವಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ನಾವು ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು. ಅವರು ಹೋಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲಿಟರಲಿ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರು, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರು, ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರು, ಈ ರೀತಿ ತುಂಬಾಗಳು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ತುಂಬ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್, ಬಟ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಲಾರ್ಜರ್ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್, ಲಾರ್ಜರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್. ಇದು ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ. This is one of the most important thing which has to happen. If there is something very important, this is the most important thing. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಆಳ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಕಲಿತೇವೆ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಆಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. Then you will be handicapped when you are going or when you are getting an opportunity. And you will not even inspire people to go to that places. ಯಾರ್ದೋ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಎಂಪಿಗಳಾಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಜ್ಜ ಎಂ ಪಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಗ ಎಂ ಪಿ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶಗಳಿಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರೋ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಜಿದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸಮಯ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಫೀಲ್, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ after 75 years of Indian independence, after 75 years of our constitution standing steadfast in spite of multiple attacks on it from inside and outside. This constitution is holding its place. It's really standing power. And we are having a wide debate today on the 75th year of our constitution framing. We were discussing about the amendments it has gone through, the changes it has gone through, but still standing firm and ensuring that the preamble what you have read, ensuring that it is still existing in the true letter and spirit. Legislation ಯಾಕೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಮಹತ್ವ ಅಂದರೆ the 543 members or 545 parliament members and the ಶಾಸನಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಅವರು ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಜನರ ಅಪೇಕ್ಷೆ ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಈ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಲೆಜಿಸ್ಲೇಷನ್ಗೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಲೆಜಿಸ್ಲೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ರೀಚ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ನಾವು ಇಫ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ಡ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಟೈಮ್, we will lose out on many years. This is the fear I have. Now we keep talking about demographic dividend, but ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಇರ್ತದೆ demographic dividend? ಇವತ್ತು 60% ಜನ 35 ವರ್ಷದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ನಾವಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 25 ವರ್ಷದ ನಂತರ ಅವ್ರು ಇರಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ಏಜಿಂಗ್ ನೇಷನ್. ಜಪಾನ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಯುರೋಪ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗಳು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ದೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಪವರ್ಸ್, ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ economies, a young nation once upon a time. Today they are not. And demographic dividend is not something which we have done, it is we are blessed. This is also we have to realize. If God is blessed us, or whatever that God is, if they have blessed us, this blessings has to be realized. Our talent, skill and potential have to be realized. A lot of times I discuss with being very informal, I don't know if the blessings there is okay. A lot of times people from Mangalore say that we are very great. We are like that, we are like this, we are all these things. But if you don't realize our potential, what is the point of being great? So the point I'm trying to drive is, we have to truly understand this and deliver to our potential. And to deliver to their potential, we have to train our people, we have to expose them to the things what they will see in their life tomorrow. So I really congratulate the efforts of Center for Integrated Learning STM School, and thankfully the Bangalore City Corporation also is cooperated with this. So I congratulate your effort, and especially the students here. I would want to tell you that you are a blessed generation. ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ 2024-25ರಲ್ಲಿ 15, 16, 13, 14 ವರ್ಷದ ಪ್ರಾಯದ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಡ್. Because we are the world's 5th largest economy, and you like it or not, we become a little lazy also, we will be the 3rd largest economy. If you really work hard, we might end up becoming the 2nd or the 1st also. We will become the 3rd because we have 140 crore population. We have a market size which is so big. People would want to come here and invest. People would want to come and sell their products. People would want the resources what we have. People would want the manpower we have. So naturally we will grow. But what we should have a sustainable economy. We should have a sustainable lifestyle. We should have a sustainable democracy. For that we need to put in an effort. We need to create models. We need to create models which is very original, which is very Indian. And we don't have to, like others, we don't have to go back somewhere or look at somewhere else to create our models. We just have to see a little backwards. We were an economy which was thriving as before the British came. Where did we go wrong? This sort of introspection has to be done, and the necessary changes which is required for this democracy to thrive, the world's largest democracy to thrive, we need to put in the effort. So I humbly request all the students here, your teachers and parents might fear you, saying that you only have to become engineers and doctors, which is the cultural change which is happening in Bangalore in the last 20 years. I want you all to be the change makers, to begin reshift. Bangalore should become Bangalore 2.0. We should reignite our entrepreneurial spirit. We should reignite our cultural spirit, the literary spirit. We should reignite the leadership spirit we have. People from here have gone and excelled in different parts of the world. People from here have taken leadership positions. People from here have created models in businesses and other things. So the only change which can be made is by you people, because they are not exposed to multiple things which are wrong in this world. They are still raw, they are still fresh, they are still brimming with ideas. So I request and I hope and pray that the next generation of India, the next generation of Mangalore, truly participate in this democracy. Because another thing which I want to deliberate upon here is people from coastal Karnataka are very participative in democracy. When I say democracy, not just voting, don't take it as voting. Democracy, we are very participative. We voice our opinions, we have a view on different things. So keep this spirit alive. More such activities should happen. The model parliament is one thing. Legislative businesses and other things. More interested people can take up some things. I only wish more institutions have some small centers like this where they can groom and guide people to understand these things, because it's very important. It is very important for our livelihood. It is very important important for this democracy to sustain. It is very important for this democracy to show leadership to the world. So, not speaking more, I thank you all for giving me an opportunity to come and be part of this model parliament. And sorry for missing out on the lunch. SDM has given a good time. Thank you, SDM, for taking up this initiative also. Wish you all the best. I only would have been happy if I had come a little early and saw how the opposition leaders spoke also. You spoke?
She's not there now.
Okay. It was very important how the opposition leader speaks, because if you don't have a good opposition leader who doesn't have sense, we'll have a lot of problems. So, thankfully, hopefully this opposition leader is right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom, which reminded us of our duties as youth, as learners, as students, as educators, and above all, as citizens of this nation. It's an honor to have amidst us Mrs. Sachita Nandagopal, Executive Director of Center for Integrated Learning and a member of the Juvenile Justice Board, Dakshin Kannada. She has been a source of guidance from the get-go of this model children's parliament. I kindly request you to address the gathering.
Honorable Member of Parliament, Captain Brijesh Chowta, my favorite, Joyna, Shruta, Usha, and teachers, media personnel, my dear, what should I call you? Young minds. That sounds good, right? Parliamentarian, our future leaders. How beautiful, right? I always see you all in the classrooms, but today seeing you all in this position, I'm sure our Member of Parliament just said, ignite, reignite. And this light will definitely become a flame and will surely brighten the entire world with that spirit of responsibility, a spirit of commitment, spirit of dedication, spirit of passion. Because that is what is very important to take your journey forward in the field of becoming a leader. After listening to our opposition leader, Mr. Anil, and now listening to our MP, I absolutely have no words to speak. Because these two young leaders of our place, our city, what I need to have to say, I absolutely have no words at all. Because ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇಬ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಸಿಟಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ನ ಆಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಅವರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ ಶೈಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮಂತೆ ಇರುವಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸದರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ ಶೈಲಿ, ಇದು ಇವರಿಬ್ಬರನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ ನಂತರ ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾಳೆ our tomorrow is going to be brighter. Because that is what I saw in these two leaders, where the city that I belong to. Quitting our lucrative jobs, me as a professor in journalism, being a principal of postgraduation college in Bangalore, heading the department in Peasant Women's College, and Nandagopal, senior correspondent of Times of India. Last 15 years we are working with children. Last 15 years we are working with young minds. Just to see them to brighten our days. Because our ancestors have done so much for us. ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರು ತುಂಬಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಆದರೆ ಈಗ the present generation that we all belong to, your parents, we all belongs to the present generation. ನಮ್ಮ future generation ಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. In the name of technology, ಆ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನದ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ನಾವು. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. With the intention that our ancestors have created a beautiful world for us, but then this present generation, the one who is standing in front of you, he is in the verge of destroying it. But now, you, the young voices, voice and say that we are not going to allow our world to destroy. How beautifully our MP said that, right? Oh, this should not just become a model. It should become a way of life. It should be inculcated within yourself. The personality is not just becoming an academic excellent, not getting 95 or 99% in your academics. Let that be there in one side, because the system needs, if you want to get into a good college, people are asking 99%, 99.9%. Forget about 99.9%, 100% also is not enough. That much of competitive the world has become. Now in that sense, I'm sure you should be able to grasp what Captain said. Get yourself involved in building your personality. Get yourself involved in realizing your dreams. A dream of becoming a leader. A dream of becoming a visionary. When we look into Swami Vivekananda or Dr. Abdul Kalam or a recent leader, Ratan Tata, there are so many heroes. Real life heroes, not the real life heroes. The real life heroes of such great visionaries who made a difference. Who made a difference in the community that we are living in. Take those, they have left their legacy and they are gone. But then let us relive the legacy that they left, and make ourselves comfortable around us, not just ourselves, along with building our own personality, let us make the world around us very beautiful. So like the ending point of our MV, be the change maker. Mahatma Gandhi once said, if you want to see the change, you first become, right? You change yourself. Be the change you want to see. So let us ignite the sense of belongingness. Let us ignite the sense of taking ourselves forward as well as the people around us. So one thing I want to end is smile of happiness. That's different thing. Happiness, but then a smile is something very unique, and it should come from your heart. And how it happens and when that becomes when you are passionate about what you are doing. When you are passionate about becoming a doctor, become a doctor. When you are passionate about getting into Indian Armed Force, the passion should be, it's not that, okay, my neighbor has become a doctor, I want to become a doctor. My friend has become an engineer, so I also want to become an engineer. No. If you want to become someone to lead your life forward and make your parents proud, then let it come from within. Let it come from your heart. So I'm sure you're able to catch the word, all the sentences or all the words that the leaders of our place, our city, Anil and Captain Brijesh Chawla, let these people be the inspiration to take your life forward. Congratulations once again for all of you for being part of this unique initiative. And tomorrow you should take such initiative like you're seeing Ifra, and we have Hita, because I have seen them banging the desk. She was opposition leader, Ifra was opposition leader. The way she was, I was just feeling a sense of, okay, I'm there in Delhi, inside the Parliament House, and that was the scene they created. And today I'm so proud to see them facilitating. They were sitting like this, and today they are taking. So this is the change that the Center for Integrated Learning, along with SDM School, is trying to do. I thank all the schools, the teachers are here, and like our sir said, let this model be there in every curriculum, every school, so that please teachers go ahead and see that you create such ambience apart from the syllabus, apart from the academics, apart from making children to get 99%, no. Let them really ignite the 99% within their personality. because that will take them forward. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that power-packed words that ignited our spirits today. It is now time to hear from a leader who guides an institution that not only provides great food, yes, but also provides opportunities to nestle learning opportunities as Children's Model Parliament. I invite Mrs. Joy Rai, the principal of SDM School, to deliver the presidential address.
Dignitaries on the stage and off. I am really overwhelmed to see such a beautiful session that has taken place. I should be saying that these 45 to 50 students, the leaders of tomorrow, are really blessed that your teachers chose you to be the members of this Children's Model Parliament. So let us all applaud for you children who have taken up this initiative and the teachers of Centurion. I was amazed the way the Prime Minister spoke, the opposition member, how she made her stand. And this is possible only when we have educated people in the parliament. That is what the opposition leader of Mangalore City also said. We need to have educated members in the parliament who can present their views, who can make their stand, and who can bring up the change. So this model parliament which you did, children, in fact, perhaps the scripts were written, Sir helped you with that, but then, if you can think, what are the current problems that we are facing? We can get together, we can discuss, we can share ideas, we can debate, and then get a solution for all the challenges we face. And this is not at all difficult. If people get together, like Captain just said, we are in a democracy, but we do not participate wholeheartedly. Now this cannot be. All of us, the title says, we the people, so we are all together to face any challenge. When it is happiness, we need to be together. When it is some challenge coming, we need to face it together. Only if that happens, we will have a good country, a better country, a successful country. I remember, and I quote Swami Vivekananda. He says, awake, arise, and stop not till your goal is achieved. Now this should be the watchword of every Indian. If this is there, I think we can make wonders. The future of India lies in your hands, children. You want to make it a superpower, or you want to make it a country which is always fighting, is your decision. If you want to make it a superpower, then again I quote Sir Abdul Kalam. He says, dream big, dream with your eyes open. And this is exactly what, as a principal, I would like to tell you students, dream big. And definitely, we will be making India a superpower, as the MP said. Let us not compromise to be the third in line or the second in line, but let us try to make India the first position in the whole world. Congratulations to you, and
ma'am, for those inspiring words. The experience you've had today, and even during the workshop, training, that consistent hard work and efforts you've put in, will remain as a memory, will remain as a learning etched within you throughout your life. However, we have tried to encapsulate it in the form of a certificate which will be now distributed formally. I request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly do the honors.
Grishma, Vinit, Trahi M, Annapurna M.K., Bhumika Bhatt, Tanish P, Advait R, Ram Prasad, Manjunath, Jyan, Nyan, Anshika Pandey, Anita, Prakriti Nandagopal, Geetika, Aditri Rai, Ananya Keshav Prabhu, Nishal Kenneth, Advait K, Anita, Anagha, Sattvi, Samyak, Gagan, Aryaman, Vijay Singh, Nashwan, Vansh, Parikshit, Arav S, Swati Bhatt, Shri Hari, Aditya, Harshal, Anjali, Pradnya, Hita, Nishta, Tirtha S. Udani, Taman, Anya, Aryan, Shreyanka, Fulvati, Girnita, Ronak, Prithvi, Khushbu, Ansh. Congratulations to all the participants of first ever Children Model Parliament of Mangalore.
the well-deserved
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly rise for the national anthem.
Greetings. Today again we saw desks were thumped, questions were raised, and answers were delivered. Students, a little trembling, entered the venue. They left as leaders, they left as change makers. This whole procedure where we transform youth into leaders has been taking place over a couple of years now, and today, on the 25th of January 2025, we witnessed the first ever Children Model Parliament of Dakshin Kannada under the leadership of Centre of Integrated Learning in collaboration with SDM School and Mangalore City Corporation. Children were handpicked, trained relentlessly with workshops and with constant connections in the background with the help of social media, where they were able to put into role, mold into their roles, and today they shone in their roles. I myself am a witness of this growing process, and I wish many more such leaders emerge from this very platform. Thank you.
So the Center for Integrated Learning brought us a chance, a platform for us to have an experience on the proceedings and the procedures that take place in Delhi in the actual parliament. Recently, we had a school trip to the parliament. We got to see the place, and now we actually have experienced what takes place there and exactly how the parliament system works. The power of each person, for example, the speaker, the prime minister, the opposition leader also plays a very crucial role. It's not that you've lost an election and you're not part of anything anymore. An opposition leader plays a very vital role in the working of the parliament. We also like the aggressiveness of the opposition party, the way we argue, the way we fight. It was all playing a very crucial role, and this was a very good exposure for us. Thank you.
From a normal workshop to such a big parliament, from meeting with friends and talking to them, to hearing from good keynote speakers and resource person, it was all a very fantastic and a wonderful journey. I'm really fortunate for being the Prime Minister for this Model Children's Parliament. For this good opportunity, I would like to thank the CFAL, SDM School, and my own school, Canara High School, Urva, and my parents for always being supportive to me. Through this, I have come out as a leader who had once entered as a student. Through this, I have got a lot of skills like public speaking, improved my confidence, and whatnot. Really waiting for more such opportunities. Thank you.
One morning, when you just get your teachers telling, there's a parliamentary workshop, you're selected, you got to go. It's a privilege, and boy, are you proud, huh? Well, I got the opportunity to come and get this exposure to how an actual parliament works. I was selected to be the opposition party leader. Even though an opposition party means the one that has lost the election, but what's a great government or democracy without a strong opposition? So I was really glad and I'm extremely grateful for giving me this opportunity to play as the opposition party leader, also gain amazing exposure. I would like to thank Center for Integrated Learning for conducting this workshop, and also SDM School, who helped them in organizing such a grand event. It helped me gain a lot of knowledge, and I can now proudly say I am a very proud citizen of India, because we the people of India. Thank you so much.
Today I had a great experience with all these people from different schools. We got to meet various types of people. So till now we used to study about politics and how parliament works, etc. through academics, but today I witnessed how parliament actually works by being a part of it. I express my gratitude towards Ifra ma'am, Hita ma'am, as well as Nand Gopal sir for inviting me, for making me a part of this day. Thank you so much.
I'm the student from the Sri Gujarat English Medium High School. It's my pleasure to be here as a participant. My role was the Minister of Heritage and Culture. It is my first time to witness a model parliament in Mangalore. It was a nice program, and I want to express my gratitude to Hita ma'am and Ifra ma'am and the organizer, his team, and the city corporation. Thank you.
I'm very honored and privileged to host such a unique program at Mangalore City Corporation with around 45 students from different schools taking part. This program, which we call We the People, Children's Model Parliament, is one of its kind and the first time to happen in Mangalore on such a large scale and such a good platform. I'm thankful to Mr. Nandagopal and Sachita for having facilitated this, all the stakeholders who took part, the MC and the mentees of Mr. Nandagopal, Ifra and Hita. And I also wish to thank Ma'am Shruta, who has given us this opportunity to hold such a beautiful program. My staff, my students, and everyone who is responsible for this Parliament session today, it has been an absolute honor. Captain Brajesh Chowta, who spoke, has made it very clear that India will become a superpower, and let us definitely wait and watch and try to put in our inputs and try to join the team to make India a superpower. I think it will definitely happen. I'm sure. Thank you.
As citizens of India, it's very much important for us and a very responsibility of ours to know how the parliament works and the procedures of the parliament. But unfortunately, today in most of the syllabus, we don't look at the practical aspect of this fact. Today, Center for Integrated Learning, in association with SDM School Ashok Nagara and with the rightful support of Mangalore City Corporation, has come up with a very meticulous initiative that has put forth the first Children Model Parliament of Mangalore. The children or students who took part here are really fortunate and blessed to have experienced such wonderful model parliament at this very tender young age, and I'm sure this will be a building block for a better and strong nation, India, and the goal Viksit Bharat. This event will directly or indirectly confirmly contribute in the achievement of the goal Viksit Bharat 2047, and me as a co-facilitator, I am very much grateful to Nandagopal sir and Sachita ma'am for giving me this opportunity to interact with such young minds and also collect a very fruitful experience on a personal note. I'm thankful to every factor that has contributed in a very successful outcome of this day. Thank you.
ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದ ಒಂದು 15 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮತ್ತು ಯುವಕರ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯ ನಾನ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಕೊಡಲು ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 5 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಯೂತ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಸತ್ತು ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತದೆ ಎನ್ನುವ ಒಂದು ಮನವರಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಯೂತ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಯೂತ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದು ನೆಹರು ಯುವ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಸಹಯೋಗದೊಂದಿಗೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಈಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೊತೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು 8ನೇ 9ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಂಸತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕಲಾಪಗಳ ಅರಿವು ಮೂಡಿಸಲು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರನ್ನೇ ಒಂದು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಸಂಸತ್ತು ಅನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸಿನ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಏನು ಕಲಿಕೆ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊಡಲು ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದಿಗೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದವರು SDM ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ನಗರ್. ಮತ್ತು SDM ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ದಿನದ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಾಗಾರವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ಸ್ ಏನು, ಸಂಸದೀಯ ವ್ಯವಹಾರಗಳು ಏನೇನು ನಡೀತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ದಿನದ ಆ SDM ಸ್ಕೂಲಿನ ಆವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಗಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಮನವರಿಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸಾಧಾರಣ 50 ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಒಂದು 7-8 ಶಾಲೆಗಳಿಂದ 50 ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಪಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಂದದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು, ಒಬ್ಬರು ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದರೆ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಲೀಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಷನ್, ಒಬ್ಬರು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಆಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್, ಹೀಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಾವು 90% ಅವರನ್ನೇ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ 90% ಅವರ ಮನ ಮುಟ್ಟುವಂತಹ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು, ಈಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು, ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೆಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಸಂಸತ್ತನ್ನು ವಿ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಂಬ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಅಂತರ್ಶಾಲಾ ಮಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಇದು ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇಂತಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ರೀಚ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಗುವ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರತರಾಗುತ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲು ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ.
SDM along with Center for Integrated Learning gave these children of different schools a great opportunity to experience how an assembly works. It's the first time that was done with the children of grade 9, and it is an immense pride and it gives me happiness that it was our school SDM that hosted this and supported this. I wish that more such interactive activities happen so that the children are interested in current affairs and how to handle social issues and get involved in more such activities. Thank you.
Namaste.
ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಟಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು SDM ಶಾಲೆ ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಈ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್. It's like something, we wanted to think beyond the classroom, because as everyone knows today, it is only a marks that matters. The system is so crucial. If I have to put it in a word, it has become so crucial that academics has taken charge. So this is a small initiative from two institutions coming together with the support of city corporation, that small kind of igniting these young minds so that they become tomorrow's leader. Because today when we see children, they are totally into screens. We just our small try to bring them out from that, so that let them start thinking about how much responsibility they got towards serving the society. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಸೇರಿದ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಬೇಕು. ಪಠ್ಯ ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ಜೊತೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂತೇಳಿದರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರತಿ ಪೋಷಕರಾಗಲಿ ಇದನ್ನೊಂದು ಮನವರಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಏನಂತೇಳಿದರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬರೀ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪುಷ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಆ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞವನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟು ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂತೇಳಿದರೆ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೈಜಾರಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾಪಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ.